Just make sure that when you're doing the warm-up and the exercises, you take it easy if you need to bring it down as and when you need to as well. So let's start with our marching. We'll do a nice easy march to begin with. So just having our arms nice and relaxed, letting them swing, legs up and down, knees nice and relaxed, don't have anything too stiff. And it's just a gentle warm-up if you're feeling those aches and pains this morning. And we're just going to do it for a little bit longer than normal, because this is actually quite a good warm-up to just heat the body up, let the body know that we're about to do some work. And you can start to feel maybe where it's a bit stiff, and you just might have to be a bit careful this morning. All right, let's take it into some heel pumps then. So nice and easy. Don't go too mad, but just heel pumps. Again, it's about pushing that blood from the heel of the foot, and you're pumping it up the body. So if you ever feel dizzy, lightheaded, low blood pressure, this is a great little thing to do, because it encourages the blood to travel up the legs and get back up where it needs to be. We're going to stick with the heel pump. What I want you to do is, so we're doing alternates like this. You take it into 2 heels at the same time. Right, so it's 2 heels up and down at the same time. And you'll feel that stretch in the calves. Keep pumping up and down. And then take it back into alternate. Lovely. Warming up those calves. Now, take it back into marches. Keep marching if you can, and we're going to roll the shoulders back. So keep marching and rolling the shoulders. If it's too much, stop the marching and just roll the shoulders. So I'm leaving that decision up to you. If coordination's good this morning, and if it's not, take the legs out and just do the shoulders. I'm going to change, and I'm going to take those shoulders forwards for me. Keep marching if you can. My marches slow down whenever I do this. Lovely. And then last one, and we're going to take the arms back. So again, keep marching if you can, and rotating those arms, swimming them back. If you can't do them together, take those legs out and just concentrate on the arms. Right, so I'm leaving that decision to you. Then last one, change for me and take the arms forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Lovely. Swimming. Perfect. And last one, let's take those legs nice and wide. We're going to have our hands up to our chest, and we're going to do our torso twist. So twisting round, warming up the back. Try and keep the hips forward if you can. So by forward, I mean your hip bones are always facing forward. So I'm not doing this. I'm keeping them nice and still. This is all about warming up the back. See, be careful. Too much to stop. Lovely. Let's do one more. We're going to go into our leg curl. So kicking the heel, I'm turning to the side so you can see, kicking that heel up to your glute. Lovely. Side to side. Have a little dip in the middle. We're going to get that squat going, warming up those thighs. Little dip. Perfect. And bring in the arms and bring them up and down. So bicep curl here. Make it harder. You can add some weights if you're going to be brave. Perfect. Keep it going. Really warming up those legs this morning. It's quite a leggy routine we've got today, so that's a pre-warning. Perfect. All right, then we're going to do our alternate toe touches. Now, in the main exercise, we go to the opposite and hold, and then we switch. In the warm-up, I want you just continuously changing from side to side. Okay, so drop it down, switching between the two, so you're either targeting the toe, the shin, or the knee. Really stretching out that leg, so you should feel this in the hamstring. You're looking down, so there's a stretch in the back as well. Switching between the two. Lovely. And slowly come up. Remember that head's been upside down for a bit, so you just come slowly. Perfect. Last one this morning, we're going to do open that gaze. So either hands on hips or hands out, or hold onto a chair for balance. Because you're going to bring that knee up, you're going to open, and then you're going to close. Knee up, open, down. So you're opening the gate. Basically, I'm wobbling. Open it up. Open those hips. Perfect. Nice and controlled. Don't do it too quick. Try and get that hip a little bit higher each time. So use that knee, bring that knee high up and round, or keep it low, and that keeps it nice and easy. But it's all about opening up this massive joint in our body. Right, last one, and then reverse. So you're going to open the gate first, then you're going to close. Open, close. Open, close. Perfect. So always make sure we have that. I can't talk and do it. Always make sure we have that reverse in there. So we're working the opposite muscles. Perfect. Okay, warm up done. We're going to do either, you're going to do static lunges. So I'm going to use a chair. Do a static lunge, holding onto the chair. The leg goes forward. I dip. I bring the leg back. All right. So as you're forward, you dip, bring the leg back. Okay. So that's your forward static lunge. If you're going to go backwards, leg goes back. You dip, bring the leg back in. Goes back, dip, back to centre. Right, so they're your backward static. So you can choose to stay here, or you can walk them. Okay, so you're going to have a space where you are. You're going to do a sequence going forwards. When you get to your limit, however you're going to do, you then take it backwards. Okay, so we're going forwards and back with our lunges. We're going to do it twice. All right, so in your own time, off you go. Forwards first. I hate this one, it's always a hard one. And then when you've come to your stop, you then take it backwards. If you're going to go static, listen to me. So when I'm going back, you do your static back lunges. And then when I go forward, you do your forwards one. I can't talk. Right. Static forwards for me if you're following me. Can't talk and balance. Falling over. Okay, if you're static, change and go backwards. Perfect. Last time. And come back in to the spring. All right, we're doing our punches, so I'm going to make sure you can see me. So guard up for me. Nice and strong in that boxing ring. Have a nice wide stance for me as well. I'm going to start with our hooks. So hook it forward, hook it round, warm up those shoulders. Remember that power comes from the shoulder, all right? Not in the wrist, comes from the shoulder, comes from the back of the shoulder. Lovely. Keep going. Now take it into a forward jab. So you're jabbing forward. And again, making sure, slight twist in the torso. Use that shoulder to help with that power. Lovely. Now, keep punching. If you can, as you punch forward, you're going to lift up the opposite knee. So you punch forward, Lift up the opposite knee. So I'm going slow so you can see. Punching forward, opposite knee. Doesn't have to be high, but just a little balance. And I speed it up. So opposite knee, opposite punch. If you can. If you can't, keep jabbing forward. All right? That's just a little test again in our coordination and our brain this morning. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Lovely. This will get the heart rate going. Perfect. All right, bring it down. Just shake out those hands. Just roll the shoulders. We're going to do a little sequence. We're going to do hook, hook, jab, jab, kick. All right? In the kick, you either have a heel dig or a kick. So it depends on what you want to do. Then the second time you do it, the same thing, hook, hook, jab, jab, and you swap legs. All right? So make sure you're alternating the legs each time you do it. All right? So here we go. So we've got a jab, a punch, a kick. Again, hook, hook, jab, jab, the leg kick. Lovely. Do it in your own time. Don't have to be as quick as me if you don't want to. Hook it, punch it, kick. Very good. Remember that kick? It can be a heel dig. Lovely. Let's try and get your feet in the screen. I can't see your feet. Kick higher. But then don't punch your laptop or your iPad. Lovely. We're going to do 2 more. Last one, make it a good one. And kick. Awesome. Okay, from here, we're going to stick with the idea of our kicking and lifting our knee. We're going to do it in a squat. So first of all, 5 normal squats for me. So we're going to come down and we're going to come up. Come down and up. Very good. 2 more. Squeeze that glute as you come up. Last one. Lovely. Now, you're going to squat. As you come up, you're going to lift up the knee. You squat again, and you lift up the other knee. So just alternate, lifting up that knee. Remember to place the foot fully on the floor before you go back down into a squat. So place it down, then squat. Very good. Lovely. 1 more on each leg, and we're going to take it into a kick forward. All right. So you go down, kick the leg forward. Down, leg goes forward. So it's nice and slow. It's nice and controlled. Not rushing. Really thinking about our muscles, our breathing. Right, last one. You're going to change the kick and it's going to go back. So you're going to squat, kick it back. Squat, don't kick anything behind you though. Just check you haven't got a wall that you can put your foot through. Lovely, keep going. Loads of squats. Perfect. Last one. Oh, done. Shake out those legs. Right, from here, you're going to need a sturdy wall or a door that's shut that no one's going to come through because you don't want to have an open door. And we're going to do a wall push. Now, if you haven't got a wall, excuse me, you can use the kitchen side. So if I turn there, so you can either use a cabinet. I'm going to do a wall push. So you can come here and there. You can use the cabinet here, or if you're using a wall, then your hands are going to be higher. All right, so choose what you're going to be. Like I said, if you're using a door, make sure no one can open it because you're going to go through. All right. So make sure your technique first, always important. So your arms are not higher than your shoulders. You need them in line, Pull that there so you can see better. You need them in line with your shoulders, okay? Feet are further away. You're not using your hips like this. The back is nice and straight. It's the arms that bend and push you back up. And your elbows need to point down to the floor, not out to the side. Okay, put them down and then you push. My heels are slightly off the floor, all right? So it's allowing me to get a little bit further. So we're going to do 15 of these wall pushes. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one, big push, 15. Perfect. Just come off and give those shoulders a bit of a roll. That's a hard one. Let me show you all of that. Okay. From here, we're going to do what's called, I'm laughing because you know it's going to be horrible. We're going to do what's called Kangaroo Jumps. So, if you do not want to jump, your easier version, so I've got my tiles, so the idea is you're going to jump side to side. So easier version, you're going to step wide, squat, come it in. Nice and wide, squat, bring that leg in, all right? That's your easier version there. Your harder version, you're jumping over something, all right? So just pretend there's a log, I don't know, the dog, whatever it might be, you've got to jump over it, okay? So easy version, harder version, using those arms to help you. Don't have your arms here, because all you're going to do is this, yeah? And it's harder. Use your arms. We're going to do 10, all right? 10 jumps, 5 each side. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, big one, 10. Awesome. Be pleased to know we're now going to do a sprint.
Oh, lovely.
So, Sam, you want to call? You do a 30-second timer. Thank you. Right, Sam's with time. So, whilst it's getting it ready, let's warm up those legs again. So, marching. So, remember, no, not a minute, 30 seconds. So, remember, if you are new to a sprint, I want you to do 15 seconds. If you are an old timer at your sprint, like me, you're coming a full 30 seconds with me. Okay, so 15 seconds or 30 seconds. If you feel like you can do 15, you want to do an extra 5 seconds, go for it. Okay, so it's completely up to you how you're going to do it. All right, let's take it into a hill pump. Can you tell me when it's 15 seconds, please, so I can tell the guys that are doing halfway? Sam's got a lovely job of just sitting there doing the timer for us. Perfect. So hill pump. So remember, you choose what stage you go to. It's just a sprint. We're not jabbing. It is just a sprint. Remember though, when you finish whatever time you're going to get to, you don't just stop. Take it into a light jog. All right. So remember, you take it into a hill pump. And then when we catch up and we finish, we'll bring in that heart rate down together. So please just don't stop. That's the worst thing you could do. All right, are you ready? Let's get this 30 seconds over with. 3, 2, 1, and sprint. Here we go. Sprint, 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 as fast as you can. What have you done? We're still going. 15 seconds gone. So we're just over halfway. Keep it going.
5.
Go. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. So I think we did a bit longer there because Sam didn't press go. All he had to do was 3, 2, 1, go. There we are. Bring it to the hill. I'm going to sack him. I should make him do this and I'll have a restful week. Mark it for me. Lovely. All right, last exercise and then we're going to have our drink. So this is our floor one. And as far as floor exercises go, this is a nice one. I promise. So if you're on the chair, make sure, I'm going to turn this actually, make sure that you're not sitting all the way back, right? So you sort of halfway down the chair, so there's no temptation to do this. So when you're here, legs hip width apart, so don't have them close, have them hip width apart. Your palms are going to be facing out, and what you're going to do is you're reaching down to the heel, side to side, okay? So you're touching the outside of your heel. Now to make it harder, you get the legs a little bit wider and then you can really reach over, right? So this is all about working your obliques and the abs. Okay, so that's your exercise on the chair. Okay, so that's your option 1. You're going to do it on the floor with me. Make sure you have your mat. Dog's disappeared for now, but I'm sure he'll be back. So if you're on the floor, you need to make sure that your feet are flat on the ground, your knees are pointing up to the ceiling, our palms are facing the ceiling, and then we're reaching to the outside of the heel. So my shoulders are off. Okay, so I'm not here, my shoulders come off, and then I reach. I'm really engaging my centre abs, and then I'm working the obliques as well. So I'm touching side to side. To make it easier, you come back, and of course you can lower. Harder, get it? Right, so choose your option whether you're going to do it on a chair or on the floor. I'll let you get ready. And then we're going to do 20. Right, each side. All right, I think everyone's ready. So here we go. So floor, get in position for me. By that I mean get those shoulders up, engage those abs, and we're going 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice and easy. Slowly come up and feel on the floor. Nice and slow. And then let's grab our drink before we do it all again. Everyone's all right. We're all there. Perfect. Oh. So remember, on this second round, this is where we do our holds. Okay, so we will be holding at the end of the lunges. We said lunch, food's in the brain. Lunges, we're going to be holding. We won't be holding on the punches. We will be holding the squats and the wall push. We won't hold on the kangaroo jumps and the sprint, and then we will have a floor / chair hold. Okay. We can't hold a jump unless someone's magical and you can hold a jump in the air. I'd be pretty impressed. The rain might have stopped.
No, it's not here.
Was it hard? Here, clear in here. Might be able to get the dog out. He refuses to go out in the rain. All right, are we all ready? Are we all back? Perfect. All right, let's go round 2 then. So let's start. We're gonna we won't do a full to go back into those marches, and then we'll do some heel pumps just to get that blood flowing a little bit more. So just let's go back to marching. So we should be a little bit looser now, hopefully. Less aches, less pains. We can get a little bit high knees, work those arms a little bit more. Even though it is wet and miserable, it's still quite warm actually, so make sure we are drinking lots, please. And then take it into those heel pumps. Perfect. So remember, our first one is our lunges. So you're either going to do it static, so you need to grab a chair or something that's sturdy that you can hold on to. And then when I'm going forwards, you do your static lunges forwards. And then when I say back, you change and do your static lunges back. If you're walking, we're going to go forward, back, all right? And then we have got a hold. So when you're ready, get yourself set up for the lunges. And here we go, we are going forward. So make sure you're dipping that knee. So toes are pointing in the same direction. Your knee does not touch the floor, it hovers above, don't smack it down. All right, static lunges back, if you are doing them static. It hurts the second time. And static lunges forwards if you're doing them with me. Got to concentrate because I wobble. And last time, backwards for me. Now, when you finish on this one, we've got a lovely hold. So everyone come back into your screen for me in the centre. Take any leg, doesn't matter. I'm doing right leg. Take it forward, down, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Whichever leg you use, other leg now goes forward. Are you ready? Here we go. Take it forward, drop it down, hold. 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shake it off. Shake it off. Right. Punches. Here we go. Hook first for me. Hook it in front. Get some power. Perfect. Take out your aggression on me making do exercise on a Tuesday morning. Perfect. One more on each arm, and then take those jabs forwards for me. Punching it forwards. Lovely. Getting that twist in the torso. My heels slightly come off the floor as well, allow me to shift my weight from side to side. By all means, you can do that as well. Lovely. And remember, so now we're going to take that opposite knee, opposite punch, if you can. If you want to just stick to the punches, then please just carry on punching. If you want to make it harder, you bring in that opposite knee, opposite arm with that punch. It is hard. Let's get the heart rate going. And last one, just bring it down, just shake out those arms for me. Our sequence, so we've got, just to recap, you're going to do a hook, hook, punch, punch, and a kick. All right, and the next time you do it, you'll change legs. So you keep changing the legs you kick on. All right, here we go. Hook and hook, punch and kick. Very good. Again, hook, punch, punch and kick. Keep going. Hook and hook, punch, punch and a kick and kick. Last one. Hook, hook, punch, punch and a kick. We're not doing 2 kicks. That's a different one. Right. Same thing. We're going to do our squats. So I'm going to make this a little bit shorter because we are going to hold a squat at the end. So 5 normal squats to begin with. Are you ready? Here we go. Drop it down and squeeze it up. 2, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 4, last 1. And then the next time you go down, I want you to lift up that knee. So drop it down, lift the knee. Drop it down, lift the knee. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. We're not rushing this. Technique is more important than doing it quickly. All right, last one with the knee lift, and then take it into a kick forwards for me. Kick or a heel dig. You don't want to bring that leg up. So I'll let you choose. You can either do a heel or you can do a kick. All right, now take it to the back. Kick it back and down. Kick it back and down. Very good. One more each leg. Then we have the dreaded hold. So, drop it down, everybody. And we're holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, 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 up. Shake out those legs. This one is going back to our wall push. Okay, so find that wall. Have a drink. Find whatever you were using, whether it's the wall, a door. Now with this one, before we start, we are going to do a hold. So when we're holding, you're holding your down position here. All right, and we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. So we're only going to do 15 wall push, and then we're going to hold. Okay, so just remember you're holding that down position. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one, 15. Now go up, go back down and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Woohoo! Roll those shoulders. Well done. That's a hard one. Alright, so 3 more and then we're finished, alright? Just remember that. 3 more, done. So this one is our kangaroo jumps. So remember your easy version, you're stepping wide and bringing it in with a little squat in the middle. Alright, so that's your easy version here. Your hard version with me, we're jumping back and forth using these bumps. Alright, no hold on this one. So we did 10. Let's just do another 10. I won't push too much, I am nice. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. We've got 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one and 10. I paused on that one. Very good. Okay, nearly. So, sprint. Here we go. Right, Sam, can you be trusted to do the sprint again? Say what one job Sam has got. Right, let's march to warm up. So we're going to do another 30 seconds. yeah, not minutes, seconds of sprinting. Remember, you don't have to do the whole 30. You do however much you feel like you can do, and then you bring it down to a heel pump, and you don't stop. Let's take it into a heel pump for me. Do not stop. Lovely. Keep it going. It's like the calm before the storm. All right, and let's take it into a light jog. We can do this one. 30 seconds and it's done. All right, here we go. Sprint. In 3, 2, 1. Sprint, 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 sprint. So fast as you can. Power those legs. Power those arms.
Nearly finished.
Keep going, keep going. Think about your breathing. That's 10 seconds gone.
Who's on
Okay,
it
keep
first?
going. 15 seconds. We're halfway. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We need to stop. Go into a heel pump. 3, 2, 1, and heel pump for me. Lovely. Take it into a heel pump. You're exhausted. And march for me. Lovely. All right. The last one. Remember, it's our one. So I'm just going to talk you through the holds on the floor one. So if you're doing it on the chair, remember, don't sit back, sort of halfway down the chair, legs are hip width apart, palms are facing out, and you're targeting the outside of the foot. So you go into your heel. If you can't get that low, then you can go to the shin. All right, make it harder. Legs go up wider for me, and then you can target. All right, your hold is going to be legs up. Okay, that's your hold here. And again, to make this harder, you can put some weights on your ankles. All right, so I haven't really got an underneath my chair to hold, so I hold the front. If you've got a chair that you can grip underneath, that's a really good one to use. But just have something you can grip, and it will help you with that whole position. That's the chair. I think those who are on the floor with me, I think you know what the hole's going to be. This one isn't as nice. So, if you're on the floor with me, your hold is going to be here. All right, so I'm on my hips, my legs are at a right angle, my palms are facing up, and they're either side of my leg. All right, this is our hold. To make it easier, you come down. Actually, that's harder. So easy as up, hardest down. All right, so get in position for me. Choose what you're going to do. If you're going to do the floor or if you're going to go on the chair, I'll let you have a few seconds just to get in place. All right, so heel touches first. We're going to do 20, then we've got a 10-second hold. So if you're on the floor, get those feet in front of the floor, knees are pointing up, palms are, oh, I'm in the dog's bed, palms are facing out, up to the ceiling, and we're going in 3, 2, 1. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Hello.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're done. So, let's just have another drink for me. Then we will do a cool down. Oh. So have another drink.
Okay. What?
Lovely. And then we'll do.
No, I'm doing the Zoom class. No, I've nearly finished it. It's nearly finished now. We're on wind down. What can I do for you?
Julie's on the phone.
Do
All
a
right.
Zoom class. An exercise. It's an exercise class for the Parkinson's group.
Everyone all right? Where's Ken gone? Oh, there you are.
He's still trying to get off the floor.
Yeah, Ken's on the floor
What can I do
still.
for you?
We'll send help. All right, let's do some of our stretches then. So this one we're going to start first off the chair.
Oh, yes.
As always,
I
one
don't
leg
take
goes
so much
back
now.
for
I've
me.
done an hour's exercise.
Then we have our knee that's nice and bent at the front. So you can feel that stretch in the back of the leg.
You can always zoom in on it.
Lock
However,
those
yes.
fingers.
But, it's
and
a bit
push.
exhausting. I can't do it. I can't do the standing up exercises, so I do them sitting down. Yeah.
Chin goes to chest for me. Lovely.
Right.
And then release the hands, change legs.
Right.
Same thing. Front leg is nice and bent, the back leg is straight. Hands behind this time. Squeeze those shoulder blades. I want you to look up.
Exactly.
Up
No.
the chest.
No. Exactly. Yes. Awful. No, neither were we.
Hands
Neither were
changing legs. This time heel goes down, so toes are pointing up, bending the supporting leg, and your hands lift up onto the top
No.
of the thigh.
No quite.
Now, if you want to further your stretch, you have your balance, and then you can take it down to the toe.
Mhm.
Feel that in the stretch. So really push the hips
No.
back.
I'm writing today off.
Lovely. Changing legs for me. So heel down, toes up, bend that supporting leg, push those hips back, hands on the top of the thigh, and for a further stretch, take those hands down to the toe.
You can't do that. No. Exactly.
Lovely. And then bring it up for me, nice and slow. Let's do our arms. So one arm across the body, and then we're going to pull it in. All right, so making sure you're holding onto the forearm, not the joint. So
Isn't it
not the
a
elbow, not
nightmare?
the wrist.
It's a nightmare. It's just horrendous. No.
And let's change. Underarm,
You're forced to it,
pull
aren't you?
it
It's
in.
horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Keep
No,
going
no.
for me.
And it's
Exercise class.
I've just muted Julie, now I need to mute Ken. Right, let's have one arm up onto the shoulder. So let me just pull this so you can see. Up onto the shoulder, and then one hand up to the elbow. You all get phone calls. You're all popular, more popular than me. Oh, there he is, back. And let's change. Underarm up onto that shoulder, onto the elbow. Perfect. Right, let's come down onto the chair for me.
It's not long now, is it? Okay.
Just so you can see. Sure, yeah. Oh, all right. What I want you to do, hang on, you can't see. What I want you to do first is we're going to do our torso twist, but on the chair. So you're going to have one hand's going to come round. It's going to hook under the thigh. The other hand's going to go round the back of your chair, and then you can look over the back shoulder, so you can really feel that nice stretch in the back. Celia, just be careful with your back. Don't overdo it. And then you're going to come to centre, and we'll go the other side. So the other hand wrapping underneath. So I'm hooking under my thigh. The other hand go round the back of the chair, and then I look over the back of the shoulder. So use the back arm to really help pull you round. It's like an anchor. And then do that one all again. So the other side, so hand underneath that thigh, round the back of the chair, look over. Perfect. And then one more. The other way. Lovely. And then we're just going to stretch out our legs because we did a lot of the legs. I'm going to do this sideways so you can see. Julia, just so you know, I muted you when you're on your phone conversation, just in case you said anything you didn't want us to hear. So I want you to bring in that knee. So we've done this one before. So bring it in, nice cuddle, and then rotate the ankle round for me. And then you're going to go the other way. Now, the idea of this is if you were to let go of your knee, you should be able to extend it without lowering the hip. All right, that's if you're mega flexible, which I'm not. So we're going to cheat. I want you to put your hands under your thigh, then you extend. So your hands are going to help you keep that leg up. You will feel that stretch in the leg. All right, it's a lovely stretch. And I want you to point and flex at the ankle. So point the ankle, flex. Lovely. Leg's heavy, so it will take a lot of strength to keep it up. Perfect. Now bend it back in for me and then replace it down. So the same thing the other side. So hook round that knee, bring it up, rotate the ankle round. Lovely. Now, underneath that thigh, hold it, extend the leg up and point and flex at the ankle. My legs are like lead today, they're just flopping. Lovely. Bend at the knee again, bring that back in and replace it down. Perfect. And we're just going to finish with, you can't, I'll keep chopping my head off, with our head. So you're going to look one way for me and then you're going to take it to the other side. And then again, looking the other way and to the other side. And then you want you to look down for me. And then we're going to look up. So really stretch out the neck. And then come to centre and drop that ear to the shoulder. And then you're going to change, go the other side. Perfect. And one more each side. Last time. And then when you're here, to drop the chin, we're going to do 2 circles all the way around with the head. And then once you've done 2 that way, you're going to change and you're going to do 2 the other way. All the way around and back to centre. Perfect, you survived. Well done. So I'll see you next Tuesday for those that either do Tuesdays. On Friday, as a reminder, it's going to be chair yoga. So there is a chance for you to do it standing or you can do it on the chair. So it's completely up to you. It's quite similar to a lot of things we've just done on the chair, the leg up and the point and flex. It's all really good, intense stretches. So it's a different thing if you haven't done it before, but it's nice to get a bit of variation on our exercise rather than doing the same thing constantly. We need that change. All right. So I'll see you on Friday or I'll see you next week.
Thanks.
All right. Have a lovely weekend and week, everybody. See you later.
Bye-bye.